Today, it's essential to remember that with every detour presents an opportunity for growth and self discovery. So, today we can uncover hidden strengths, deepen our understanding of ourselves. We're being reminded with the energy today that while challenges may arise, we have the resilience, inner resources to overcome them, and we will emerge stronger and more empowered in each step we take when we embrace this energy. So sit back, relax, let's explore the cosmic energies. Together, we will gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, utilize this energy, and move forward today and every day. Hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day, and welcome to your daily focus for March the 27th, 2024. So we'll dive into the numerology first, and we have the 27 energy. The 27 energy is about things blooming, blossoming, growing around us. So where we are putting our energy, where we are putting our attention, where we are putting our focus is growing, is blossoming. So if we're turning it towards love, those relationships are starting to grow stronger and deeper. If we're putting it towards career and work, stature in the community, okay, we're growing those things in our lives today, just merely by having the 27 energy assisting us in it. Now 2 plus 7 is a 9. The 9 is a beautiful full moon energy, which we are in, because it's about clearing, it's about completion, letting go, making space for those new beginnings that we want to bring into existence. And if we look at the daily numerology, it would be a 3 plus a 9 plus an 8. That gives us a 20 energy. The 20 energy is about turning points, a time for decision making, a time to understand which path we want to take. 2 plus 0 is a 2, and that is sitting in quiet contemplation and realizing the magic that is within you. Of course, with the 2 energy, there's always magic around us, but we need to go within. We need to see our talents, our abilities, the unique self, all that we have to bring to the table, all that we have to walk towards our success with. Now, when we look at the astrology, Sun is in Aries and the Moon moves into Scorpio around 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll have a full day of Scorpio Moon energy, inviting us to delve into the mysteries of our inner world. So it is just naturally a day to go within. The Moon will trine Mars today. Okay, that's going to raise our vitality, our creativity, our intuition is high. And our intuition, our gut feeling will guide us towards making some really strong choices. But if we make them for ourselves rather than looking outwards for that answer, that's the secret there. It's instinctual choices that we're making. It's related to the gut. It's related to our intuition. It's related to our sage wisdom, our heartfelt thoughts. Mars and Chiron will be in a semi-square. Okay, now this will make it harder for us to express ourselves with a confidence, with a clarity. So today's not that kind of day for us. If we take a direct approach to talking about our passions, our dreams, something important to us, something dear to our heart, it may prove to be quite uncomfortable. Okay, now if on top of that, if you have some kind of pent up emotion of frustration, something that you've pushed down from the past, that you've buried alive, we may find them mingling into our feelings, looking to be released today. Okay, so we're having this conversation, it's a heated conversation, we get angry or we start crying, the tears start emerging. So look towards putting your energy into maybe a creative outlet today, such as writing, painting, engaging in some sort of physical activity even, channeling that anger perhaps into some physical activity, or your feelings into a painting, writing. Today we need to practice a patience mainly with ourselves, a flexibility, and to stay open to what does show up in our life, what does happen in our life. Now, tap into that Scorpio energy today and go within to deepen your understanding of yourself. Find out where the root of that emotion came from so that you can heal from it, so you can leave it in the past. Also, when we go within today, we could come across an unhidden strength or talent or ability that we were unaware of. Okay, let's turn to the cards. Okay. We have the Four of Wands. Another frequent flyer. The Four of Wands is here. Now, this is the marriage card. First and foremost, this is the marriage card. And I don't think everybody's going to be getting married today. Okay, so let's just put that right off the. But a couple of you might be proposed to today. You might be having that talk today. Moving forward, moving the relationship to a deeper level, a deeper understanding, absolutely. But this could also be partnerships, new best friends, new alliances. Maybe you're going out, you're joining new groups, and you're making new friends. Maybe one day you will partner with one of those people, like minded people. And more than anything else, when this card comes out, we should celebrate the small accomplishments that we have with our friends, with the people we hold dear to our heart. If you go out for, say, a meal together, or even you meet for a cup of coffee, a glass of wine, a beer, a cup of tea, whatever it might be for you, at the end of it, I always leave with a hug and an I love you. Okay, just to celebrate the moment that we spent together, to celebrate our relationship, to cement it in stone, to let the other person know that the joy was all mine to be able to show up. The Five of Swords, healthy ego. Healthy ego is important. People could be giving us a lot of opinions today. What we should do, what we shouldn't do, what's good for us, what isn't good for us, what we shouldn't, couldn't, mustn't, never do, and the things that we must do. And for the most part, it's all there to support us and help us in some way. Some of it may be just criticism to tear you down. We all have that person in our life that no matter how great it is, when we tell them about it, they find those little holes they can poke into it and kind of tear it apart and burst our bubble in some way. So you want to make space between those kinds of people, okay? They're not there to help you. They're there to keep you on their level so that, if you go after it, you become famous or successful, or there's a lot of joy in your life and they're still sitting in the same place. What does that say about them? So they don't need that kind of competition in their life. They don't need anybody pushing them out of their own comfort zone. So there's that side of it. There's also the side of it where we feel we know everything, or we said this out loud, so now we got to stick with it. The unhealthy ego shows up and says, I'm right regardless of what you're going to show me, what kind of proof you're going to give me. I'm right. I'm not going to listen. And, you kind of put the blinders on. Okay? We need to be open to criticism, especially productive, creative, positive criticism, because it could show us something about what we're doing that we're not seeing because we're too close to the situation, or we're not seeing the pitfalls because we're looking over here right now, and so we're not seeing this falling apart. And so people are telling us how to move forward with a new strength or a new vitality. Okay, everybody has an opinion. That's true. Some opinions are worth listening to, though. So practice a healthy ego when it comes to being with other people. We have the star here. Of course, this is making the impossible possible, so don't let anybody tell you that your dream cannot be something that is achievable, because it most definitely is if it's your dream. So clarity could come in today. Understanding, knowledge could come in to show us a way to go forward. Maybe we've tried and we've tried and we've tried, and it just, for some reason we just can't push it forward in the way we want. The star card is here to say, then back it up a little bit and think it through, because you're going to find an idea. You're going to have that aha moment. You're going to have that revelation. You're going to have that epiphany telling you exactly what to do in order to go forward. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is the yes card. So if you showed up here today and prior to turning on this video, you were asking, can I have this in my life? Can this be manifested in my life? I could use this right now, please. Those kinds of things, I want that promotion at work. I want that raise. I want that new career. I want that relationship. I want a healthier lifestyle. Whatever it might be that you are asking for, this is the yes card. This is yes, you can have whatever you want. You have to show up. You have to do the work. You have to be resilient, I hear. Resilient in your steps. So it's being consistent and showing up each and every day. Maybe you're going to write a book. Okay, let's use that one. We're going to write a book. And you show up, you write a couple of pages, then a week goes by, and then you forgot all about it, and then you kind of have to reread it before you even start it. But then you get going on it, maybe a couple more pages, and you're off and on, you're off and on, you're cold, you're hot, you're cold, you're hot. And if you would just had told yourself that you're going to sit down at your desk for 15 to 30 minutes once a day, and you're going to write one page. That's all you need is one page. You can write more, but you have to write the one page. No matter how hard it is, write that one page. And some days will be easy and some days will be harder. And the days when it's harder is the most important days to sit there and show up for it. But at the end of the year, if you wrote one page a day, you got a book with 365 pages in it. Not that small of a feat, right? So sometimes it's just breaking it down into those bite-sized pieces that we can manage, that we won't get overwhelmed, that we can take it, with our stride, not, a stride of somebody else or what the world's doing, but what feels comfortable to us, and it weighs out well with our time, our energy, our resources, our vitality, so that we can continue to do this day in, day out. We're not trying to go over and trying to do everything all in one day. We're showing up consistently every day for those 15 minutes, that half an hour, and giving it our all and being present in the moment when we're there. Okay, we'll get an oracle card here. And we have Let Love Be Your Beacon, 42, which is a 6 energy. So it's all about love. Absolutely. Let love be your beacon. Lead from the heart. So lead with love. When you enter into a new situation, see love paving the way. If it's a tense situation or a work environment, do the visualization exercise of filling the space with bright, beautiful love of everybody involved, including yourself. Acknowledge what is going on and be willing to change how you are approaching it. Communication will be harmonious, and you will have a greater prospect to create what you are looking for. Focus on the light within you. Imagine this light shining out from you. Your inner light will permit you to see the world with new eyes and learn new things every day of your life. So, imagine that beautiful light. Sylvia Browne used to talk when she was driving down the road. She'd leave silver columns she'd see silver columns forming in her rearview mirror, so that everybody who drove after her would pick up an essence of love, of magic, to help them through their day. Oh my goodness, I'm just going to get a sip here. I don't have a cold or anything, but I've had this frog in my throat for 3 or 4 days now. It just shows up whenever it wants. Although I tend to talk a lot, so it could just be that I'm talking a lot. Our animal today is the dog, the friend. Okay, let's see if we can get this in clearly. Thank you. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and a friend. Well, yes, our energy, because of Mars today, talking to our moon, we will have the energy, we will have the enthusiasm, we will have the inspiration. Absolutely. Once again, it's all about love. Love without condition. A very hard thing to do. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and a friend. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.